Hey Jen, I'm so sorry about dinner last night.
Not your fault.
I know it's not, but I absolutely hate how Mom treated you.
I'm used to it by now. Look, I know she's living with you, so you have to stay on her good side. But she has always been the source of all my problems. She's the reason my self-esteem is at basically 0. So, I've decided that I can't see her anymore.
What? But what about me? When will I see you?
Not while Mom's around.
Let me talk to her. If I can get her to apologize, will that help?
Apologize for how terrible she was at dinner, or apologize for the lifetime of neglect? Either way, it's not going to work. I finally have a good job and a good boyfriend, and I can't let Mom derail that with her constant insults. Sorry, Sally. I'm done.
Please. I don't want to lose you. I can't kick Mom out because she has nowhere else to go, but I don't want to lose my sister either.
Sally, I love you. But you can't possibly understand how much that woman has demolished my self-esteem.
She's my mother, too. I know how you feel better than anyone.
Do you? Come on, Sally, even you know that's total BS. She doted on you all our lives while I was the one who was always too fat and too ugly. Do you remember what she gave you for your 8th birthday?
What does that have to do with anything?
She gave you a new bike, the exact model that you asked for. And do you remember what she gave me for my 8th birthday? Nothing, because she forgot. And when you reminded her, she got all pissy and drove us to Denny's for my birthday dinner. Do you remember that?
Yes.
And she wouldn't even tell the waiter it was my birthday because she didn't want them to give us a free ice cream.
Yeah, I know. That's terrible.
She's terrible. She's terrible to me, Sally. She's the perfect mother to you.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, she's living here rent-free. And when I came out, she refused to even look at my girlfriend until I forced her to invite her over.
Yes, but she got over that pretty quickly. And her reaction to Kate is nothing compared to last night. As soon as I mentioned Richard... Well, you were there. Honestly, Sally, I'm finally feeling good about myself. I finally have my life together. And any interaction with Mom is just gonna make me spiral backward. You understand, right?
I do, and I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. And I know you don't actually like having her in your house, but for now, I'm going to have to keep my distance, okay?
Fine. But I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too. Hi, honey. I'm at the supermarket now. Is there anything you need me to pick up?
You're shopping?
Just a few things.
With what money exactly?
I still have your card, remember?
Mom, please don't buy anything. We're fully stocked here and I'd rather do the shopping myself.
Of course, dear. I'm sorry. You've been such a blessing in my life and I don't want to seem like a leech.
Thank you. Also, there's something I wanted to talk about.
Over text? Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
Oh, honey, you know you're not good at confronting things. Like last night at dinner, you barely said a word when the conversation got heated. I know that if you need to tell me something serious, you'll do it over text. It's cute, really. You're such a kind person that you can't do face-to-face confrontations. It's one of the reasons I love you so much. So what's the big drama this time? Is Jen continuing to make bad choices?
Mom, Jen said she doesn't want to see you anymore. Which means I won't get to see her while you're around.
Oh, what a shame.
Is that all you're gonna say?
Honey, you heard about Jen's poor life choices lately. I think it's probably for the best that we cut and run.
Mom! She's your daughter! How can you be so casual when she says she wants to cut you from her life?
Were you even listening when she told us about her boyfriend?
Of course I was. I'm happy for them.
Happy? Sally, she's dating her boss, who is 15 years older than her, and married. No daughter of mine is going to sleep with a married man to get a promotion.
First of all, Richard isn't her boss. He's the head of a different department. And Jen is amazing at her job. She thinks she'll be promoted by the end of the year, and then the two of them will be equals in the company.
Right. And he has nothing to do with her promotion?
He's from a different department. And second, he isn't married. He's been divorced for 6 months now.
He got a divorce after they met, right?
She had nothing to do with Richard's divorce. And who are you to talk? You've been married 3 times.
Exactly. And each time ended because of another woman. I know harlots when I see them.
Are you calling your own daughter a harlot? And who even uses that word anymore?
Sally, you only see the good in people. It's a wonderful skill, but it's also extremely damaging. You can't see your sister for who she really is. She's using Richard to get a rich husband and a good job. You know she's only successful because of him.
She's successful because she works hard. She's better off than I am.
Don't say that. You know I'm prouder of you than anything else in my life.
Including Jen?
Well, yes. Including Jen.
Mom, I can't let you treat my sister like this. Not if you want to keep me in your life too. Not if you want to continue to stay with me.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that you need to apologize to Jen for everything. You need to get over all your wild assumptions and finally be a loving mother. You need to treat Jen the same way you treat me.
Is that really what you want?
Yes. If it means keeping both you and Jen in my life, then yes, I need you to get over yourself and make amends. Is that clear, Mom?
Absolutely. I'll send her a text.
No, you, me, and Jen are going to have a do-over dinner tonight. We're going to talk through all these issues and finally be a family again.
Okay.
Thank you. And don't spend any more of my money, okay?
Sorry, I'm in the checkout line right now.
Jen, please talk to me.
I thought you understood where I was coming from.
I do, and I don't accept it.
What?
I don't accept that our family is so irreparably broken that we have to stop seeing each other. I love you and Mom. And I can't just sit by and let us all drift apart. All throughout childhood, I kept quiet when Mom was very obviously playing favorites. I should have said something then. I should have defended you. But you're my big sister, and I felt so awkward. And I literally can't handle this kind of confrontation. But I have to now, because I can't lose you.
Okay.
Okay? Really? Great! So come here for dinner tonight. Is 6 okay? It will just be you, me, and Mom. We have a lot to talk about. And if it doesn't work out, I'll understand if you want to go no contact. But we have to try. Is that acceptable?
Yes.
Great!
If Richard can come too.
What?
That's my deal. I'll give Mom one more chance, but only if she meets my boyfriend and accepts that he's in my life.
Okay, I accept those terms.
Thanks.
You're still not home?
No, I had a few more errands to run.
Okay, but I will be checking my bank statement tonight. I hope you're not spending any more of my money.
Of course not, dear. Do you need me to come home and help prepare dinner?
No, I got it covered. Just be here at 6.
Of course. I wouldn't dream of missing it.
And I wanted to give you a heads up.
I know. I'll be on my best behavior. I'll make sure that Jen thinks I love her equally.
Yes, that's important. But also, I wanted you to know that Richard is joining us for dinner too.
Richard?
You better not change your mind about coming to dinner.
Does he have to come?
Yes. Jen says that's the only way she'll agree to give you a second chance. And trust me, you'll like him. He's very funny.
You've met him before?
Yes, several times. He acts much younger than he is. Really, he's a great guy. And even if he wasn't, it's not your place to say anything.
You met him and you didn't tell me?
Mom, you're still coming to dinner, right? 6 o'clock.
I'll be there. Any other nasty surprises I should know about?
See you at 6. Mom, where are you? Dinner's ready, everyone else is here.
Sorry, honey, I'm running late.
It would have been nice if you told me before. When will you get here?
Soon.
When?
So Richard is there?
Yes, we're all waiting for you.
Let me guess, is he sitting next to Jen? Does he have his arm around her? Is he leading the conversation?
Are you outside watching us or something?
No, I'm just guessing. I know his type.
Mom!
Sorry, but I'm right, aren't I?
I am not in the mood for this. Tonight is your last chance. And where are you?
I'm close. I'll be there soon.
Be here in the next 10 minutes or we're done. You can pack your bags.
Fine.
You're still not here. Mom!
I'm sorry, honey, but I'm not coming.
What?
It's okay. It's okay if I lose Jen, and I know I'll never lose you.
I thought I made myself clear. This is your only chance. If you bail on this dinner, I'm going to kick you out. You're forcing me to side with Jen, and I don't want to side with anyone. I just want us to be a family.
I know you do. And I know you won't kick me out. You'll never turn your back on me, no matter what you say. That's why you're my favorite daughter. Sally, are you still there?
Seriously, Mom? Jen is crying in the other room and Richard is comforting her. They're seconds away from leaving. What the hell?
Hi, dear.
What is your problem with her? How could her own mother treat her like this?
Do you really want to know?
Yes. Answer my question.
What was the question again?
How could you treat Jen like this?
Because I'm not her mother.
What?
I should have told you this a long time ago. I'm sorry I didn't. You're my daughter, and I love you. But before you were born, your Aunt Kathy got pregnant. She was sleeping with her boss. When he found out that she was carrying his child, he fired her and ordered her to stay away from him. Obviously, she couldn't raise a baby by herself. She was single and jobless. So I volunteered to help.
Aunt Kathy is Jen's real mom?
Yes. And she didn't die in a car accident like I told you. She died in childbirth. To protect everyone, I took in the baby as my own.
Oh my God! That explains why you never treated her the same way you treated me.
Honey, I treated you both equally, even though you were my favorite.
Don't lie to yourself. You never saw Jen as a real daughter, did you?
Well, she's not.
Not biologically, but you raised her as a daughter. She deserved a mother just like everyone else.
I tried, okay? I tried to love her the way that I loved you, but I just couldn't. And now she's following in her real mother's footsteps. Sleeping with her boss, making terrible decisions. She's going to end up just like Kathy.
None of this is her fault, Mom. You lied to her since she was born. You lied to both of us.
To protect you.
And a lot of good that did. She spent her life thinking that her mother hated her. If you took on the responsibility of raising her, you should have treated her like a daughter.
I tried my best.
You're sure not trying your best right now. You need to come here before she leaves and explain everything.
I can't. I'm sorry. I'll see you in the morning. I'm so sorry, Sally. Richard and I couldn't stay there any longer. Clearly, Mom wasn't going to show up.
Wait! I was just texting her.
Too late. I know you tried, but obviously this family is more broken than you thought.
You're right. It is.
I'll miss you.
Come back, please! There's something you need to know about Mom.
I think we know enough.
Please. I need to tell you face to face.
You know you can't handle face-to-face conversations.
Fine. I'm just going to say it. Mom said that she isn't your real mother. She lied to us all our lives. Your real mom is Aunt Kathy. She died during childbirth and Mom took you in and pretended you were her real daughter. Jen, are you there?
I'm here.
I guess Kathy had an affair with her boss. Which explains why she's so freaked out about how you and Richard met.
Richard and I didn't have an affair.
I know! But Mom's viewpoint on everything is so warped that she sees what she wants to see.
So all my life, I thought my mother didn't love me. But in reality, I never had a mother at all.
I am so sorry. You never deserved any of this pain.
Well, I guess that explains everything. Bye, Sally.
Wait! Please, come back. You still have me.
Do I? I'm not even your sister anymore. I'm your cousin, I guess.
No! Blood doesn't matter. You'll always be my sister. I'll always be here for you.
It's too late, Sally.
Jen? Jen!
Sally, honey, I apologize about last night. I decided it would be better if I stayed with a friend. But I'm back now, and I'm having trouble getting into the house. I think there's something wrong with my key. Sally?
I changed the locks.
What?
Mom, I'm only going to say this once, and then I'll block your number, okay? You aren't my mother.
Did you misunderstand me last night? I am your mother. I'm just not Jen.
No, a real mother stands by her children, biological or not. You never stood by Jen, even when she needed you most. And I never said anything because I was always afraid of hurting you and putting even more strain on our family. I'll live with that regret my whole life, but I'm finally going to do something about it. You are not welcome in my house anymore. And I will not think of you as my mother.
That's ridiculous. Sally, you're being irrational. I know you love Jen and you're blind to her flaws, but don't be angry at me.
Be angry at her poor decisions.
She's following in Kathy's footsteps, and she's going to end up just like she did.
Her only poor decision was loving you. And thankfully, she doesn't anymore. Neither do I.
You can't do this to me. Where will I go?
I don't know. Maybe go back to whatever guy you hooked up with last night. Stay with him. Oh, and I checked my bank account. You spent more of my money than I realized. So I've canceled that card and I'm keeping all your stuff as payment for everything you owe me. I hope you understand.
No! Let me in!
Sorry, I can't. I'm with Jen and Richard right now. We're celebrating a new start. It's a little celebration. Family stuff. Obviously, you're not invited. Mom tried to contact me dozens of times after that, but eventually she got the hint and stopped trying. Ironically, she ended up staying with her cousin in another state, but the last I heard, she burned enough bridges there to be kicked out. I'm not sure where she'll end up, but it won't be with me. The relationship between Jen and I is better than ever. We're still sisters, and it's taking us a lot of time and therapy to deal with decades of resentment and jealousy, but we talk to each other almost every day. Honestly, I don't think I'd have had the strength to finally stand up to my mother if Jen hadn't forced me. None of this would have come to light if I hadn't been afraid of losing her forever. And as for Jen and Richard, they're engaged now. Their wedding is in the fall, but I've been helping out with most of the planning. Jen is a bit busy with her new promotion. I love my sister, and I couldn't be happier for her.